followers in the next, let's say, 30 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to be before my family gets back, but I'm alone right now, so I can actually talk to you guys for a few minutes. And there's a few things I want to tell you about 2020 and what I plan on doing with the channel and with my Twitch. So basically, like I said in the last sit down, I guess this would be, was I'm going to focus on getting to some events this year. I'm going to try and get into TwitchCon. I'm also going to be trying to go to some of the like Comic-Con San Diego. I'm going to be looking to get tickets for those things. It's going to be tight press with cash, but I think I'll be able to, having enough time right now to get the money together, I would be able to go to at least some of these events, if not all of them, which I'm going to try to do. Basically, specifically what I want to be doing is getting the website updated, which is going to be MMOing.net. It's coming very soon. I'm working on it right now. It's going to be up in the next couple days. And my goal is to get 100 subscribers this year and 1,000 follows. So I'm putting up these little videos. I'm going to do one every day to try and get 3 followers a day, which will get me to about 1,000 by the end of the year. So if anyone comes in right now, I'd really appreciate you to get involved in chat here. Have a little chat with me, talk about what you want to know about me or whatever you want to talk about. This is my just chatting stream. But I am going to be doing a lot of cool stuff on the channel, so you probably, if you're a gamer, you're going to enjoy some of the things I'm going to be showing you. I'm playing Skyrim VR at the moment. I've been having a lot of issues setting it up in a way that it looks good for the stream and it also plays decent for me. I had to eliminate most of my mods that were graphic changing mods because it just, my computer, I have a GTX 1060 and I've got an i7 5400K processor. So I have a decent computer, but it's actually about 4 years old now. It's starting to be a little bit outdated. So what I've been noticing is I'm getting really bad lag spikes when I put all the graphic enhancements into Skyrim. So any graphics mods like the 4K textures and the 2017 textures, or the lighting textures, vivid weathers, I'm having a lot of trouble with those mods, specifically when I'm streaming. If I'm not streaming, all the mods work great and I don't have any issues with skipping or lag or frame drop. But I was suggested last night by Dragon, one of my followers. He said I could be using, I'm using the NVECH, which is the NVIDIA version of the encoder that you use when you're streaming on Twitch. And I noticed that there's also the H.24 option. The H.24 actually uses the processor instead of, yes, NVEC, there you go. Thank you, Skinny. Hey, Skinny, what's up, brother? Where you been, man? I haven't heard from you in so long. I missed you so much. I'm trying to bring back my channel this year. I want to see if I can grow this thing. What's up, man? I'm live right now. You can say hi.
Alright. Dad.
There's people screaming.
Dad.
Yes, baby.
You know how I lost my phone?
Yes.
This is my new one.
Oh, it's a new phone?
Yeah.
Nice.
It has all my old games and stuff on it.
That's awesome. You got a new iPhone. What? What happened to your iPhone?
It fell in a tub of water and spent the night there.
It stayed in the water all night?
Yeah.
In a tub of water?
No, a night and then like 4 hours.
How did that even happen?
Dogs.
The dogs knocked it off the
Yep.
table into a bucket of water.
Mm-hmm. That
is great. But that's okay. We're good. That life, right? Skinny, man, I miss you, brother. We have to get together sometime and play some games. Do you got a PC that works right now? Also, you should apply to win a game. I got a list of games on the website. Just type exclamation enter to win. The drawing's gonna be next Friday. There's a whole list of stuff. Yeah, you'd have a decent PC. Good. We should be playing some games, man. That would be awesome. There's some dude rolling up in my house. Who's this guy? What's he doing? Is that Nana? No. What's he doing? But basically, this year, 2020, I want to get 1,000 followers. So I'm going to try to get 3 followers a day. And that's what I'm doing with these little videos here. I'm on here if you guys are watching. Hit that follow button, help me get that goal. And I will do something amazing. I'll probably do like, I know there's rules against how much money you can give away on Twitch. So I was thinking like $100 gift card or something at the end of the year to somebody, but I don't think that's going to be possible because there are rules on what I'm allowed to give away on Twitch. But I do have a list of games that I will be giving away to the winners every time we meet a goal. I'm going to set goals every 50 followers or so, and each time that happens, we're going to go ahead and give away a game. So I'm working on getting some things going to give back to you guys and the people who've been following me and making my channel grow. And also, I'm trying to get 100 subscribers this year. I think I have 3 right now, since January, since the 1st. So I'm doing pretty decently with that as well. So I'm really excited about that. And as long as it keeps growing steadily the way it is right now, I'm on par to actually beat some of these goals that I've had since I started streaming. But specifically, I need to make sure that I am streaming more often and on schedule. Now that is going to be a little bit of an issue here because you notice it's kind of early for me. I usually stream till like 6 a.m. But my youngest son is homeschooled, so I'm not really sure right now what that's going to look like schedule wise. My wife just got a new job. She's going to be working early mornings, like 6 a.m. So I need to take her to work, and then I need to come back and I need to help homeschool my son.
Rip.
Rip. So basically, I got to figure out when my stream time is going to be because if I'm streaming until 5 or 6 a.m., it's going to be a lot different. I'm not going to have any time to sleep. This camera is not great. I'm trying to get a better camera to actually start doing some IRL stuff. Specifically, I want to start going to some events. On the 11th, I'm going to be going to a party with 6 live bands. I'm going to bring you guys to that live. I need to get better service probably to some Verizon to get that bandwidth that I need to actually live stream in a decent manner. I've been looking into live streaming equipment. I was thinking like a GoPro or something, but I don't think it's easy to live stream with the GoPro unless you have some other stuff. Yeah, it looks fine, but it doesn't look good, especially in the dark. And that's one of the issues I was having. I have a wide-angle lens or a fisheye lens. You guys can see how much room I can get now, which is amazing. I have this little handstand here too. I can carry this around pretty simply. And I've also been messing around with my 4G. And so far, I haven't had any issues with the 4G. I think I'm going to be able to use that to get some good footage if it's well lit. Now, that's the problem with this phone. The phone I'm using right here is this piece of shit Alcatel Android device. It's probably like $100 phone. It's not any kind of professional equipment. And my streams look pretty good on the PC. I don't want my live stuff to look crappy compared to the stuff that I do on Twitch. And this is Twitch, but you know what I mean. So I am going to try and invest in some better equipment to get better live stuff. And I also have my son started a channel. I'll introduce that later because I want to wait until he has some more content up. And my oldest son has been streaming on my channel. If you guys have been watching, he played Fortnite last night and Beat Saber. I told him he's completely able to go ahead and jump on and do some game sharing because why not, right? So I'm going to grow my stuff. I'm going to have a new website. I'm going to have a couple other things going on. I got my Patreon account up, which I don't think anyone's going to donate to that at this point. But once I start getting some decent content up, hopefully I'll get some people that are helping me support the entertainment that I will be bringing to you. So that's pretty much my goal. What's up?
Mailman.
There's a dude going to our house with papers.
Yeah, it's a mailman.
What's he doing? Why is he wearing that uniform? Is he supposed to be in school? But pretty much, yeah, that's the way it is right now.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna get those. Thank you. I'm neighborly. You gotta say hi to the mailman. The mailman's important. I mean, he's less important with email now, but still, they do that. Wait, what's illegal? What's illegal, Skinny? Oh, you mean the dude like going to my door? But for real, if anyone's watching right now, anyone just joining us, it doesn't look like there is. I think it's just you, Skinny. So let's just direct this chat right to you, Skinner TTV. Everyone go check out Skinny if you ever watch this video. You and me need to get together and do something fun. Because it is nothing like having a dude with an Australian accent on my stream. It bumps my quality up so high. And that's just a sexy accent. So you have to come and play a game with me very soon on my stream. So you can help me grow my channel. How are you doing? How's your channel? Are you still streaming the mobile stuff? Or are you actually... So I'm noticing that Streamlabs message is, first of all, it's completely written wrong. AA game of your choice. AA? What does that even mean? I gotta fix that. And also, I wrote that really bad. I'm gonna fix that. And secondly, it shouldn't be popping up every 2 minutes like this. I thought I set it to 30 minutes. I know I have not been live for 30 minutes, so I don't know what's up with that. Oh yeah, I do just want you for your sex appeal. If you were not on my channel, I can't grow. That's... Australian accents are just amazing. And people are like, yeah, listen to that guy. And even if I'm just the host of the show, and you're the one doing all the talking, it'll work. It'll work. You know this. I want to know, seriously, how's your channel doing? I haven't seen you go live in a little while. I might have just missed it. I don't pay attention to anything, so. Zio also, the party I'm going to, Zio's going to be at that on the 11th, and he's going to Greece, so he's going to be gone for about 3 months. So it's kind of like his going away party, like his bon voyage party. So it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, good. I'm going to go check out your channel after this, and I'm going to look at your videos and see if they're worth watching. I'm sure they are, Skinny. You are very entertaining when you especially when you get angry. I love it when you get angry. You're fun to watch when you're freaking out about stuff. That's cool. I think everyone's like that though. People like to see the dysfunction. Like if you're just a dude, like you're the streamer, and you're like, oh look, I'm good all the time, and I'm always happy and excited. That's okay. But when you're screaming and throwing your keyboard across the room, people are like, oh, this guy's awesome. It's just the way it is. Yo, Cupcake will be back. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's coming back. He's gonna be back well, technically, by law, he has to come back every 3 months and stay here for 3 months because the international passport that he's using is only good for 3 months. So he's gonna go to Greece for 3 months because he doesn't have a job these days. He's not gonna be working in Greece, and he's gonna be playing guitar and busking. But he's gonna be going back and forth between here and Greece every 3 months. So the cool thing is he works here for a month and he has enough money to have an apartment in Greece for 3 months because of how cheap it is out there, over there, up there, in there, down there, wherever that is. In that part of the world, it's super, super cheap. So he actually has all his money together, and he has a lot of friends up there that he met when he went down to Serbia, and I don't know, you knew that. So he went down there. He made a lot of friends down there. He went to Greece at the time. He did like a 3-day stop in Greece, and he loved it there. So he's going to be doing that again. So I'm excited for him. He's going to be traveling the world and seeing stuff. Last time, what we did when I was streaming, I'd call him because it was morning time for him when I was starting streaming at 11:30 at night. So I would call him every night. We did this thing, Zio Blader Live from Serbia. It was really cool because every day he would tell me in the morning, he's just waking up, eating his breakfast. He'd be like, this is what I'm going to do today. And at the end of the day, he'd send me a bunch of pictures of these places that he went to and saw. And obviously he had no transportation, so he did a lot of walking around in Serbia. But it was really cool. Some of the places he found were just amazing. Like, there was this massive, like, old church, 1800s, like, hundreds of years old. And it looked like a freaking church out of Assassin's Creed. It had the bell tower, and he was up on these walls, and he took all these pictures of him hanging on walls. So he looked all Assassin's Creed-like. It was funny. But it was pretty awesome. Definitely cool. We need 3 follows, guys. 3 follows. Let's get some people. Where are the people at?
In the chat?
No, only a couple in chat.
Oh.
Skinny's mostly the person in chat. I'm gonna turn off my views. I don't like seeing my views because it makes me feel bad. How? True that. Wait, Skinny. What's your average viewership like right now? Enter now to be entered to win free game from MMOing. Drawing will be on Friday, January 10th. Stream must be following to win. Use iGames list to see the prizes. Okay, now that one seems a little better, but why do I have 2 of them? Makes you want to take pictures of random stuffs. Like, what kind of random stuffs? Yeah, I think, honestly, just me coming in here and streaming for like 10, 15 minutes every morning, or morning for me. You know, I wake up, I get my coffee, I get my cigarettes, I get my head working, and then I come to you guys for a little while, spend some time catching up. I think that will help. 0 to 10? Well, that's not bad. I mean, I'm not doing much better. I get... You know how it works. Specifically, you play a lot of Minecraft, I know that. The variety streaming is very difficult. And the reason is I have all these different fan bases. Like, when I go back and play games like ESO, I get 20 or 30 people in the room almost instantaneously, and they're like, hey, you're back, you're playing ESO. But then I go and I play, like, you know, some other game, which I do constantly. I change games up. And then the group of people from that game, like World of Warcraft, those people will come in and like, hey, you're playing World of Warcraft again. You know how many people have been coming into my room from my Warframe streams? Just coming in and being like, hey, Jay, how come you're not playing Warframe anymore? And I'm like, because it sucks. I wasn't happy playing. You know? But it's crazy because there's just so many different bases of people when you're a variety streamer. It's very difficult to get a steady base of followers or viewers. So that's kind of where I've always been at. But I refuse. I've talked to a lot of streamers. I've met a lot of really cool streamers that I've played games with on my channel. You guys know this. But what's really cool is a lot of them, they actually hate what they do. And they play one game, and they have huge followings, and they have thousands of views and followers. I just hit 15,000 views too, dude. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for that. I'm at 300 followers and 15,000 views in 2020. So I did really good, and like I said, I'm gonna grow my channel to 1,000 followers this year. That's my goal. So I'm gonna get those hits. Pure chaos. Did you? Well, we had a lot of fun in a lot of games, man. We don't play anything anymore together. I've been playing Skyrim VR because I got a VR system. Well, it's not mine.
I got a VR.
My son got a VR system. I've been stealing it every night because I got Skyrim VR, and it is the most amazing
You're
thing
not
I've ever
returning
played.
it.
I tried to return it. I didn't want to wake you and your friend up, but I can hook it up right now if you want. I say you haven't really been playing it too much anyway. You've been showing it to your friends more. Like your friends are all like, "Oh, it's awesome!" But
I just want to play it super hot.
yeah, we're gonna get super hot. Eventually,
Is this a dog?
Probably. Eventually, we will be able to get super hot for the VR, which is another game that actually looks pretty cool. Left 4 Dead, the gas cans. I remember that. I remember you. In fact, I was watching one of the old streams a couple days ago, and I was down, and Zio came running over to try and pick me up. Oh, first you came running over and you threw a freaking grenade on me. You remember that? It's one of the clips on the channel. And you're like, I was like, Skinny, no, Skinny, help me. You're like, okay. And you drop a grenade on me and run. And Zio's trying to get me up before the damn grenade goes off. That's what kind of friend you are, man. But no, we had some really good times playing a lot of games. And specifically, one of the things I've noticed is it's a lot more entertaining when I have a group of people and I'm playing. Like, we used to play Lawbreakers, and we used to play, when we play Paladins or we play Overwatch. When I have a team of 5 people, it's always been the best. And you guys made that happen. You guys were really fun to have that experience with. Especially you, man. You've been around since the beginning, 3 years ago, man. You've been here for me since the beginning. I've tried to be there for you. I'm not so good at commitment. But I do really appreciate you, man. I really do. And we talked about doing all kinds of shit that never came to fruition. The gaming stuff and the Unity coding. I keep flip-flopping on everything I do. You know that. My brain doesn't focus on something long enough to get it done. So by the time I'm like figuring out how to do it, I'm like, whoa, wait, what's that? A flower? And I walk away. That's kind of how I work. So you know this well. I think that's really cool too is the people who've been coming back over and over. If you look, I just got my 12-month subscribe from Sword. He's been subscribing to my channel for 3 years. And that is amazing. He's one of the only people that has been subscribing to my channel for 3 years. If anybody has a Prime sub and you want to help me out with this 100 goal for the year, hook me up, man. I will. I promise I will make it worth your while. I'll be doing some fun things on this channel. I'll be doing exciting things and gaming-related stuff that you guys are going to enjoy. Plus these little chats about me and my life. If you guys want to know more about me, I'm here to talk. So, yeah, well, life is always going to be crazy. This is something that's kind of funny because Zio was talking about not going to do his thing. How's it going, man? Oh, it's okay.
Kind of like the house next door. So I just wanted to, is this a quiet neighborhood?
It's very nice. It's one of the nicest areas around here. Even the school districts are really good. Hold on one second, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm live streaming, but I can just close this out real quick.
It's a lot of money. You don't want to move to an area like.
Skinny, I'll be right there. Let me just All right, let's go, guys. I'm back. We're gonna go back inside real quick.
I know you're not very social.
I am very social. I mean, I'm not very social, which is weird because my entire life right now is revolving around being social on social media.
The dog.
Here's a dog. You want to see my dog? This is Twix. Hi, Twix. Watch a Twix. Crazy. Oh, they were looking at the house too?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so basically my neighbor moved out recently, so people are coming around looking at the house to buy it. It's probably around, what, 700,000-800,000 too. It's a nice neighborhood I live in. Let's show my chat again.
Yeah. Dad, she's hugging me.
She is hugging you. Alright, well, pretty much, never gonna leave my brothers behind. Well, yeah, you gotta come hang out then. For sure though, I gotta get back. One of the things I've been really bad at, and you all know this, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. That's another thing I'm really bad at is habits. All right, so basically, what I was gonna say, you gotta renew your passport. So you're gonna come to the States and hang out? That would be awesome, Skinny. If you came down here at a time when Zio and me were both around, we could get together and do something awesome. I don't know what we would do, but whatever it is, it would be awesome. Even if we did nothing, it'd be awesome. So I'd be super, super excited for that. But doesn't look like I got any follows. One of the things that really sucks is I can't see my followers because I can't use... If I use Streamlabs, I believe I can put things up on the screen. But I was having a lot of trouble with frame rates using Streamlabs with this phone. So I'm using the direct Twitch thing. I don't think it actually does... I can't add anything to Twitch like this, huh? It'd be nice if I could add like the followers or like my alerts and stuff. I don't think I can on here with using just Twitch. I know if I was using Streamlabs app, I could do that. But it takes up too much... it drops my frame rate ridiculously low. So, I don't know. We'll find out. I'll figure something out. What I would love to do is find a way to remotely stream from my PC while I'm out. Which I think I've seen people do this using like the Windows virtual desktop and thing, where they would actually hook up their phone to a Wi-Fi cam, and then Wi-Fi send their thing back to their stream, and they can start and stop their stream with things like Streamlabs Remote. So they could actually start a stream from somewhere else on their PC, which would leave all their alerts and their stuff up, and it'd be using their PC processor for the video. Yes.
What's messing with the pole?
It's okay. He won't hurt it. If I could set something up like that, that'd be really kind of cool. This Streamlabs AA game of your choice, I need to drop that. It's just talking way too much, and it doesn't make any sense. There's some things I need to do for sure. But once I figure out my schedule, I'm going to have it on MMOing.net. That's the new website. It's not actually up yet, but I do already have it, so I'm going to have that up within the next couple days. I'm working on right now transferring a lot of my old posts over from my old site. So I'll have unlimited space and unlimited bandwidth. It'll be real nice. Maybe it's on a ticker. I think I can make it so it shows it in the chat. But I'm not sure if I can make it so it... Oh no, it definitely is on a ticker. I know what I did wrong. I believe I have two different tickers running that have the same, like, not the same message, but equally boring, stupid looking messages. But that one's just written really badly. I read it really quick last night. Because I'm using Streamlabs, and I think the other one's coming from Nightbot. And the reason I do that is right now I have TTS on because I've been playing virtual. So when people talk, I can hear them. I'm using both chat filters from both Nightbot and Chatbot to make sure that nothing slips through the cracks, because everything that is said in chat will go onto my stream, like in actual voice. I couldn't find an Australian voice. I was looking for one. They have the English one, the European voice, which I love the European chick sound. But she's all like, Scanny TTV said, you should shut the fuck up because you suck, kind of thing. It works out. But it works better in VR because I have the headset on. I cannot check my chat unless I pause the game or go into my virtual desktop. Have you ever do you have a VR system, Skinny? Or have you ever used a VR system? Rude twat. There you go. You could probably say that and get away with it. You know, I don't have all words like that cut out. You know what words I have cut out. I mean, anything anti-Semitic or anything racist or anything that should not be said in a gaming stream. I have that stuff all. I have a list of probably 150 terms, and it's weird because when you're doing your chat filter, you actually have to type those things, and you feel really weird about it. I mean, like I'm sitting there thinking, what other bad things can you call a certain race of people? I'm like, oh, I don't want that, and I was typing all these really bad words that I don't even would never say, and it's kind of weird because it's the only way to get it to block those words out is to put them in. And if I use the default chat block, it blocks things like fuck and shit and ass and words that I don't care about on the stream. So I have to manually fill all those out. Yeah, that's great. I just got a new word to add to the list. But for real, it's a lot difficult. But I do have to fix those tickers. So basically, 2020 is going to be the year I'm going to grow my channel. I'm going to get this thing going. I've been streaming for 3 years. I've got a decent base of followers that have been with me since the beginning, like you, Skinny, Sword, and several other people. Cone's been so helpful in my stream. I really appreciate all of you. Right now, I'm just trying to get a couple more follows. So if anybody's popping in right now, just hit that follow button. Help me out. I need 3 follows. I can't tell. Skinny, can you look and see how many followers I have? That would be helpful. I actually don't know how many. I had 300 when I started. I got 300 yesterday. I actually did the same thing yesterday. I got 4 follows in about 20 minutes. So that was kind of cool. I might have been like a record for my channel, which is horrible. But yeah, I do need to figure out a few things. First of all, like I said, if I can find a way to stream from my camera to my PC and use my PC as the processor for these videos, so I can do live streaming IRL stuff away from home using the 4G, but have my setup the way I normally have it here, it would be really cool because that has all my alerts and my sound effects and all the things that I use to make my channel exciting. It's kind of boring when I'm just standing here and people are like following me and I don't even know they're following me because I feel that's unfair to them and they don't get the bells and whistles that they deserve. So I'll figure something out. I will figure something out. Okay, so nobody's followed me. Well, whatever, I guess. It's okay though. Every day I'm gonna do one of these videos. I'm gonna have to end it pretty quick because I have other things I gotta be doing. Once I figure out my streaming schedule, I'm gonna go ahead and post that. I'm gonna have it on the new website, MMOing.net. It's coming very, very soon in the next couple days. And is there anything else I need to talk about? If anybody's watching right now has not followed, please hit that follow button. I want to try and get 1,000 followers this year. That's my goal. So every milestone, I'm going to be giving away a game right now. If you hit exclamation enter, you're entered to win a game. You get to pick the game off a list. If you type exclamation game list, you can see the games that I have available to give away. I'm going to be doing the drawing next Friday, January 10th. So that's going to happen. If you want to jump in on that, go for it. Anyone who's just joining us can totally enter that to win a game. As long as you're following, you can win the game. So that's happening. Yeah. I got a decent amount of good games on there too. I've got all these Humble Bundle games that I've been collecting over the years. A lot of them I bought. You won't enter. Someone else won't enter, Skinny. Did you see the list of games? I got I got some pretty high-end games up in there that I'm just going to give away to someone who just randomly draws. And you know the chances are great winning. The more people I have in there, obviously, the better it looks for me. I want to look like I have a bunch of people watching. It's going to happen, though. It's going to happen. I have not put in the time and effort that I need to for this stream. This year, I'm going to do a lot of IRL events. I'm going to be going to Comic-Con. I'm going to TwitchCon. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. I'm going to get some better recording equipment to do live streaming from outside the house. Obviously, my computer is great. It looks amazing. My setup is beautiful here at home. But I want to be able to have that same quality, which I don't think this is. I think I need to go higher than this. I believe this is 720p, but it's not doing justice to what I want. So I'm going to work on that this year. I have a goal for the GoPro. I'm going to be taking donations for that. Any money that money's going to go to the GoPro. That's going to help me record some of the live events I'm going to be going to. It's going to look a lot better than the quality of this particular cell phone camera. So, or I might even try and invest in an iPhone, because iPhone has great quality for streaming and it's simple. So one of the things that sucks about this phone, I was looking at the Boya M1 mic, which is a directional mic that attaches to a cell phone or a SLRD camera. SLRD? There's no D there? SLR? Either way, that microphone, it costs like $25, and I've been watching videos. It sounds amazing. It's comparable to the Rode mics that people use for cell phone recording. It will up the quality of the sound amazing. But the problem with that mic is, well, that's just not a problem with the mic. The problem is with my phone. My headphone jack is fucked up on this phone. So I had to get Bluetooth headphones because I can't use the headphone jack. So I'm assuming that the mic won't work if I plug it in. So I am looking into getting a better phone or some kind of camera that I can live stream with. And I'm not sure how that works. I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos trying to figure out the best setup for IRL live streaming for events. Because I want to be able to have good quality and good sound, and I want to be able to have my tickers and my boxes and my stuff come up, and my bells and whistles for people when they follow and things like that. So I will figure it all out. I'm going to get yelled at in a minute if I keep talking because my sister's upstairs and she's going to be like, hey, shut up, you're in the alley. So I'm going to go ahead and go. That other person, if you want to hit that follow button and become my 301st follower, I would really appreciate that. And if anyone else is watching this later, help me out. I'm totally open to subs and follows. That's my goal this year. I'll be playing tonight at 11:30 p.m. PDT. I'll be playing Skyrim VR again. I love Skyrim VR. Let me talk about this for a minute. So I've been playing that game 1,000 hours in. Like everybody has been playing Skyrim for the last 7 years. This game in VR is like it's amazing. It's what you see on the screen while I'm playing is not what I'm experiencing. If you've ever played VR, it's really crazy. You can see the distance between you and a person. You can see how many feet between you and a plant are on the ground. It's so crazy. And I have a bunch of really cool mods installed that let me skip most of the menus in the game so I can pull weapons by actually unsheathing them from my wrist and my thighs. I also have a really cool Skyrim VR multiplayer. I would love that because I still don't think that Skyrim Together is in a place where it's immersive enough to play with another person. Me and Zio tested it out a couple different times during development. It's still in development. They've still been working on it. It went away. There was some stuff in the courts. All that stuff got taken care of. You're right. It's nowhere near ready, Skinny. That's the thing is, the two things that really bother me about Skyrim Together that me and Zio experienced is, first of all, we didn't see the same creatures or the same skins on the characters. So I'd be like, hey, get the guy on the left. And he'd be like, what guy? There's 3 girls. I'm like, no, what? So we're trying to tell each other to do stuff and we couldn't because we couldn't see the same things. So we were talking about things, and then the other thing is the chests are not shared, which means if we open a chest, we both get completely different loot, and it's not really tradable because you can't put stuff in the chest and have your friend pull it out yet. They're working on those things. Those are things they want to do, but right now they're trying to fix the basic bugs and get the game functional enough that it can come out of a beta form, which still I think is going to be a while. But they've made huge progress from the first time we saw this thing to the first time we tested it till the second time we tested it. It was an amazing gulf. So, right, they allegedly stole code. That was the big court thing where I don't know if that was specifically Bethesda that went in on that, but it was the SKSE. They said they took clippets of SKSE code and they were using it for their purposes, but that didn't come out to be as true as they said because they had reworked the entire thing. So nothing happened. Obviously, they're still doing the mod. But the other thing is, I want to start doing. Wait, I just lost my train of thought here. SKSE, Skyrim, SKSE. Fuck, I don't know what I was gonna say. But I guess it wasn't that important. So basically, 2020 goals, 1,000 followers this year. So I'm trying to get 3 a day. I'll be live tonight at 11:30. I'm gonna find out my new schedule and post that on the MMOing.net as soon as that's up in a couple days. Yeah, my you know how I work, Skinny. My brain shuts off all the time and I gotta reloop it. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I want to do a podcast. Skinner, you with that amazing Australian accent, I think we should do back. So I did a podcast for a year and a half. It was called the MMOing Free to Play Gaming Podcast. You can still find those older episodes on everywhere, on iTunes, Google Play, Spreaker, podcast.com, wherever you look, or you can go to the website, or you can go to my Twitch channel. There's a podcast link down there. What was really cool, a lot of people are coming by to look at that house today. What's really cool about there's a couple things I want to talk about the podcast. First of all, the original podcast I did was great because I had Zio as my co-host, and me and him worked together really well. We bounce things off each other really good. He always finds the flaws in the things I like, and I always find the flaws in the things he likes, so we can always talk and get into depth about things, especially gaming. The first few episodes of that podcast last year, we did like the Steam Awards, the first annual Steam Awards, so that was 2 years ago. And then we did things like sex and gaming, effects of gaming on your brain. The dog is standing on the barbecue grill. But we had some really in-depth conversation about the future of how gaming would be in general. One of the things we talked about was when a new platform came out. I can't remember what it was called now because it didn't take off. But technically, what it was you could stream games live, and now you're looking at things like the new Google system. What's it called? The Google system? The Stadium. The new Stadium, it doesn't have any, you don't download games to it. It's specifically streamed. All the games you can play Assassin's Creed straight off the stream without actually downloading the game. And that's what this thing was a few years back. We were talking about where this is going to take the gaming industry. But things like that, we had a really, really deep conversation. It was good. But then we ended up getting into a news podcast where we were talking about the gaming news of the week. And I find that we did a lot of fun episodes of the gaming podcast, but the problem is those are not, there's no rewatchability in that. There's no replayability to watch a podcast about something that happened 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. When you watch the news, you want to know what's happening now. So you look at these things and you're like, oh, you download it every week and you listen to the new podcast. I want stuff that has more playability. If you go back to the original episodes of the MMOing free-to-play gaming podcast, they actually are really good and they have a lot of information in them. I did one on esports a while back, and that was one of my favorite episodes to do. I looked up all the numbers and got all the facts of 2018, 2017, and got like a really, really good podcast together. I did that all by myself. I didn't have any co-hosts in that particular episode. But there's a lot of things that I want to do like that when I want to get back into conversations about in-depth topics in gaming, not just what's happening this week or what game just came out. And I think if we could do that, it would be cool. But I feel like I need to have a second person. There is a specific format that I've noticed that works the best for podcasts that have to do with gaming. And there's a few different podcasts that use this format, and they're all pretty popular. None of them are huge, but they always have 3 dudes and a chick, and they do a round table and they talk about each game. Now, one specific one that I'm thinking of is Digital Logic. They're really good podcasts. I listen to them a lot. I enjoy them. And that's the kind of podcast that would be great to do. I was looking into getting some more people to do these podcasts with me so we could actually talk about stuff and have a roundtable discussion about things that interest us. But what I think I might do, it was really hard. The first podcast we did, I spent a lot of time writing out what was going to happen in the podcast, having show notes posted, having basically an outline of what we were going to talk about and do, but we didn't have any specific scripting. It was like, I have a word here. This word is, violence in games. And we just start talking about that. Whatever came out of it, came out of it. But having 3 or 4 different opinions on a matter like that is really more, it's a lot more intuitive to listen to because you're going to get different perspectives on the same thing. And I feel like doing it by myself, you're only getting my perspective, which I don't like. So I could either do, there's a couple things I could do.
I can't feel my leg.
Are you okay?
No.
Did you cut your leg off? Are you bleeding? I'm almost done, little man. Alright, so basically, yeah, I need to have people to do the podcast with. And what I thought about doing is guests. I can't feel my legs. It's so true. That's what he said. But honestly, I need more guests. I have a lot of people that I've met streaming in the last 3 years. A lot of other streamers. A lot of them I haven't heard from in a while. Like Hakora, I don't even know what happened, where she is. But she was having some health issues, so I'm hoping that she's okay. I'm going to check into her soon and see how she's doing. Maybe she can do something with me. Also, I have a really cool friend. I've known him for a very long time. His name's Handy on Twitch. He's got no arms and no legs. I met him at Cypress College when I went there for my computer 3D animation classes and my 3D computer graphics courses. And he's a really cool dude. He plays games and he's got no arms and no legs. And he was born like that. So he's kind of used to... I think it's a lot different when someone is in an accident and they lose the use of their arms or legs, as opposed to being born without them. Because when you're born without them, you have an instinctive way of learning things. You're learning to do things that are normal to you. But if you were to lose a leg or an arm, it's a lot different, because then you have to adjust from your entire life and figure out how you're going to be doing that. But he's a really cool guy. Hey, Bobby. You know, it's funny. I don't know if you know the Digital Logic podcast, but Bobby's one of the guys on it. He's the main guy. Is that where that's coming from, Skin? Also, follows, guys, follows, please hit those follows button. I'm trying to get 3 follows a day so I get 1,000 by the end of the year. That's my goal. Going for 100 subs. We'll see where that takes us. I play Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday or Sunday. One of the S's. 11:30 p.m. PDT. My dog is freaking out. I'm going to be changing that schedule up. I got a brand new website. It's going to be MMOing.net. It's coming in the next few days. But basically, I'm just checking on the kids and the dogs. I'm going to be growing my channel this year. We're going to be doing live events. We're going to do a lot more fun stuff. So anyone who's popping in, please hit that follow button. Help me out. Let's get some good content. I'll share it with you guys. It'll be awesome. But still, podcast, that's pretty much what I want to do. I'm going to start bringing in guests. I'm going to start finding people to talk to, maybe just doing interview stuff. I'm going to start trying to get myself out there more. I've got 1,000+ business cards for MMOing.twitch.tv/MMOing, and I want to pass those out at the cons. I want to pass those out everywhere. I'm going to start trying to kind of grow my brand here and get some better content for you guys, so it'll be more interesting to watch and more informative, more fun. I know that my streams are lacking in something, and what I can do right now, I can't do at night because I can't be so excitable. Everyone's sleeping. People have work in the morning. It's very difficult for me to get excited about something and start screaming and freaking out when I feel like I should be doing that, but then I'm like, oh, I gotta be quiet. And what happens, I've watched my streams where this happens. I do something awesome, and I'm like, oh, dude, fuck yeah, you're what? Dude, I'll send it. Yeah, I'll fucking send you like 1,000 business cards. Just pass them out in Australia, because I stream during the day there. So people sitting at home doing nothing, they'll watch me, right? Maybe. But I do know that I need to bring better content. And that one issue with the sound, I can't be loud and excited at night because I have my wife in the next room sleeping and my kids are asleep upstairs. So I have to figure out how to... what I was going to say is the streams that I've watched where I'm super excited about something. Something will happen in the game. I'm like, oh, dude, fucking, did you see that? Holy shit. And my wife comes in, Jay, shut up. And she slams the door. And I'm like, I'm gonna go in this room. Oh, that was cool. And this instant drop of excitement, I've watched viewers leave the channel, leave the room. It's insane. Like I had 400 people in a room once, and they were all excited. I was playing, probably Overwatch, but it was crazy. I got a raid, had a bunch of people. I was super doing good. I kept those people there for about 20 minutes. Then my wife came in and yelled at me. And I swear to God, half of those fuckers left. 200 people just dropped out of the channel. Like, wow, this guy just got yelled at by his wife, and now it's crazy. So I want to. It's another thing I want to do is soundproof that room. If you noticed in the VR streams I've been doing lately, you can see that wall. I just built that wall recently. That's what looks like shit. It's actually just drywall. It's got hard insulation inside of it, a specific sound dampening insulation. And I need to put some. I'm going to get some of the stuff you put in cars. It's like this thick leather material. It's actually like as close to lead as you can get without it being lead. It's not too expensive either. It's like I think you get 20 square feet for like $60. And I'm gonna do that whole room, and then I'm gonna cover it with the panels, the sound foam. So hopefully that will eliminate some of the sound going through the walls, and that will eliminate some of the issues with me not being able to be as exciting and as openly excited about the things I want to be openly excited about while I'm streaming. I'm a very big personality guy. Okay, I think a lot of people see that when they come and watch me, and that's why a lot of you guys stuck with me for so long. But I can't show off my personality in the way that I am when I have to worry about how loud I can be and what I'm allowed to do in the house at 2 or 3 in the morning. So that's definitely an issue that I'm looking into fixing as well for this year. But 2020 is going to be badass. I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff. I'm going to try and stream like this more often. I'm going to be streaming on my PC every night. Well, not every night. Monday, Wednesday, Friday for sure. Other nights probably I'll be jumping in just to surprise people. But hopefully we can grow and get this thing going the way I wanted. The website's going to help me do a couple things. The website is going to have all the information about what I want to do on my channel. I have a lot of really cool ideas, like grassroots streamers is something I want to start up, where I want to actually see if I can get some of the bigger streamers to advertise for the little streamers with no money involved, which would be amazing. I want to see if I can get a coalition of smaller streamers together, and then have some big streamers that join the coalition specifically to advertise for those people. I think that would help. There's a lot of issues within that I have to solve, specifically talking to those bigger streamers that I've been talking to. I'm trying to stick with people that have between 1,000 and 2,000 viewers. I'm not going to the 22K viewer guy yet. And most of them are open to it because they remember where they were when they started their stream and how they struggled through it. And there's a lot of good streamers. That's the cool thing about what I want to do. I'm not going to tell the people that suck that they suck, because I'm not going to be a bully. I'm not a cyber bully like that. But I am. Yeah, I do have a trampoline. Did you hear that? You heard him jumping on the trampoline. Yeah, we got a 15-foot trampoline and a pool. Pretty crazy. But yeah, soundproofing foam is definitely part of that act for the room. I'm sorry, I'm going backwards reading the chat. But basically, what was I talking about right now? See, now I lost my train of thought again. Almost. Right there. Got my sliding machine here. Let's take this empty paper, put it on the end of my sliding machine here. Oh, I broke it. No. You son of a bitch, Charlie. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna try that again. That's something I wanted to ask you about. My brother's making a platform for cryptocurrency that's made to support streamers instead of taking a cut from the donations. That's actually.
I think the dogs are digging.
That's actually a really, really cool idea. The problem with anything with streaming.
I think the dogs are digging.
I know. That's okay. Did you eat your quesadilla?
Yeah.
What do you need right now?
Should I show you something?
A back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. We're gonna go see something out back. Move, puppies. With my bugs. What you doing, doggy? They were digging right there. Alright, what are you showing me?
Yes.
Do you want me to show them?
I don't care.
I go. Holy crap, dude.
I'm so dizzy.
Wait, I know, you're gonna wait. That was pretty freaking impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't that impressive?
I can't see you.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm dizzy as hell.
Yeah, you look dizzy as hell. Word. It's my pool. Alright, so basically, I'm almost done. I'm gonna talk a couple more minutes. That was pretty impressive. Now I got that on my stream. What? See, I gotta get more stuff like that. More family stuff. More things about like just us in general. We do a lot of cool things, and I don't really record them or document them in any way. It'd be really nice to start documenting some of the cool stuff we do. But specifically, I'm almost done, guys. If you're here, then it means that you're interested still. I see I have 2 viewers. I don't know who the other one is, but Skinny, I appreciate you. You know that. What was the last thing I was talking about? Well, this is something I actually looked up, right? When I was looking at how to grow a channel, I wrote a guide. It's a 6-page, full-page guide of things you can do to grow your channel. And a lot of that stuff, oh, hey, thank you. Yaman. But basically, what's going on? I'm going to call you Az because I don't want to fuck up your name. Azimiji? I'm good. Basically, so this guide that I wrote, though, it has a lot of information about things that I just thought of that would help grow a channel in Twitch in general. I posted it in a couple places, but basically it's a very big actor. Actor man? Oh, you Thor? Yeah, do I have the Thor here? But I'm a ginger, though. I'm a ginger Thor. Hey, hit those follow buttons, guys. I'm trying to get 3 follows. I want to get 3 follows a day to get 1,000 by the end of the year. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights, 11:30 p.m. I'm on twitch.tv/MMOing right here. On my PC, actual game. I'm doing Skyrim VR right now. This is kind of like a little, hey, I guess you'd call it like a promotional video. Come on, hook me up, give me some follows. Yeah. So I'm working. Hey, I am Ginger Jesus. Yes, baby?
Who broke it?
Wow, she broke it? Okay, be careful. I'll fix it. I'll fix it in a second. Just be careful. My dog just broke my trampoline for real. Like one of the poles just snapped. Wow, it's a big ass strong dog. But basically, what I was saying was this guide that I made. It has a lot of things in it. One of the things I put specifically in it was the fact that this is actual fact that Instagram, the reason Instagram gets so many hits on certain accounts is because they're showing more of their faces. It's actually proven that people want to interact with people. And if I have my logo, which I've been using for years, my MMOing logo, it's a big M but with like a skull in it. I drew that 3 years ago to start my channel. But I've noticed that when I start taking pictures of yourself, you're taking pictures of you and your family, and you're putting that into your mix of your gaming channel or whatever you're doing, people relate to you more and actually will come to your channel more. So I've been doing that, and my Instagram followers has grown almost 100 in the last couple weeks. Let's say months, last couple months, not weeks. I'm still going slowly, but I'm going up. I've been streaming for 3 years, but I've never been putting any of the stuff I wrote down a year ago into practice. So this year I'm going to focus on that. 2020 is going to be bigger. I'm going to try and grow this channel. I'm going to try and grow my audience. I'm going to try and give you guys better content. Thor Jesus Kenyaman. I appreciate that, Coca. Coca Mans Ikvad Eel. Did I say it right? But pretty much. Oh, that's cool. I gotta get my MM Money thing set up too. I've been using the loyalty coins. But all right, so if you haven't hit follow, I really appreciate the follow right now. Thank you guys so much. There will be good content. I'm going to be doing IRL stuff. I'm going to be going to TwitchCon. I'm going to be going to Comic-Con. I'm going to be having a party on the 11th. I'm going to with 6 live bands. I'm going to stream that live too. Normally my gaming streams 11:30 p.m. PDT. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Sometimes both. Sometimes other days between. But just so you guys know, come on, hang out, check the channel out. I'm going to try and do as much as I can. Thank you for the heart. Thanks for the love, Coca. I really do appreciate you guys coming in. I can't see if you followed me, so I'm assuming you have, and I'm thanking you for it. But I have to fix that too. This is a crappy phone. I'm going to be getting a better phone, better camera for my recording equipment. And I'm looking into ways to stream live IRL stuff, events specifically, a little bit better than this, because this isn't going to be great for that. Indoors, this camera sucks. It's a piece of shit Alcatel Android phone. I keep hearing cars. It's because my neighbors are selling their house. They're having an open house, so all these people are around. And my dog is literally digging into the ground. Let's go check this out again. Come on, guys. What you doing, Twix? Oh, God. But, yeah, so basically, lots of cool things happening. It's going to be freaking awesome. Let's go! These little streams, I want to do these each day. I'm going to try to get 3 followers a day, because if I do that, I get 1,000 by the end of the year, and that's what I'm looking for. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do kind of got to get going pretty quick. That's Twix. Can I get, you want a piece of dirt? I'll send you some dirt. Send your address. I'm just kidding. But for real, guys, I really do appreciate you guys coming in and doing this for me. I will give you back content. Right now, if you're in here, you can enter to win a free game. Type exclamation enter in the chat. And you can pick off a list of games. If you type exclamation game list, you can see the games that I have to give away keys for Steam. So if you guys want to do that, I'm going to be drawing that January 10th. If you're not in the chat on January 10th, that's fine. I will contact you. But you have to be following though, or I can't contact you. So that's there too. So everyone hit, enter the win. One of the games off that list. There are some pretty good AAA games on that list. Call of Duty World War II is on there. Darksiders 2 is on there. But you get to pick the game. If you win, I will contact you. You tell me what game you want, and I'll send you the key. We're going to be doing that for each little goal that I make. Our 300 follower goal I met yesterday by doing this. That's why I'm doing it again today. I'm probably going to do this every day for like a half hour. They've been running a little long the first couple days, but I really don't have that much time, because there are a lot of other things I should be doing right now that I'm not doing. But I'm happy that I'm here spending the time with you. So I promise you, check out the MMOing Free to Play and Gaming podcast. The first few episodes back 2016 were really good. Then it went into a news podcast about gaming, and I didn't like it. That format's going to change. I'm going to come back with the podcast. I'm going to be interviewing more streamers and talking to some of the people I've met in the last 3 years streaming. I'm going to be going to more cons and more events. I have a new website. It's going to be up in 2 days. It's MMOing.net, and everything's good. Stop talking about this shit. We're just 2 people. But 2 people can change the world. 1 person can't. Just so you know. somebody might watch this in the future. I'll cut this up and throw little clips up everywhere so that people can see what I'm interested in doing. But I do appreciate you all. I really do actually have to go. Stop, please. Productive goal. Good sir. Can't wait for next stream. Yeah, it'll be tonight, 11:30. Actually, well, tonight it's Saturday. Yeah, I'll stream tonight. Fuck yeah. I'm thinking about playing 2 Point Hospital. That sounds dumb, but it's a really fun game. I played it for hours. I think my kid wants to play catch. I'm going to go. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that follow button before you go, and I will be back tonight at 11:30 p.m. PDT right here on twitch.tv/MMOing. I have a little jingle. I should get the guitar and play it. It'll come. You'll see it next time. I promise. Peace out, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.